Huge job layoffs are coming, guys. That's right, huge job layoffs.
How the hell you gonna get fired on your day off? I don't know.
Let me just tell you exactly what's happening here. We have Microsoft laying off 10,000 people. We have Amazon laying off 18,000 people. That's in addition to the 10,000 people that they were laying off previously. This is getting crazy. But if you've been watching this channel, you knew this was coming. This was one of those things that we talked about, guys, about these job layoffs and how you need to prepare yourself for what's coming down the pipe. So let's jump right into this. My name is Orlando. Welcome to the channel, guys. Microsoft is laying off 10,000 employees. This is current news, guys. Listen to me. 10,000 people. That is a lot of employees.
You're fired. You're fired. You're fired. You're fired.
Microsoft plans to lay off 10,000 employees as part of a broader cost-cutting measure. The company says in security filings on Wednesday. Now, we have talked about this in previous videos when I told you guys that these companies are not loyal. They are not loyal. They will cut you guys as soon as they see a downturn coming. And now we're having another round of layoffs that Microsoft is doing. So now we have another 10,000 employees that are getting cut, guys. Now, listen, when these companies say to you guys,
oh, we're using this as a cost-cutting measure,
that means, listen to what I say, guys. The number one thing that companies will do when they're trying to cut costs, they will look no further than payroll. They will cut you guys as fast as they hired you. That's the way that these corporations work. So it shouldn't be a big surprise that they didn't look any further than employees to get rid of. And that's what happens, guys. Making the latest tech company to reduce its staff because of growing economic uncertainty. Well, economic uncertainty? Well, we know that a recession is coming up. We're already in one. Technically, we're already in one. But, you know, the government, with their changing the definitions, they're saying we're not in one yet, guys. I don't know. I mean, have you been to the store lately paying $10 for some eggs? Feels like a recession to me. $4 apples? Feels like a recession to me. But hey, you know, I'm just Orlando, right? I'm just Orlando. And these guys are losing money because of the downturn. People are holding on to their money, guys. And as that saving goes down, down, and down, now these companies are saying, we're starting to feel it in our pockets because people aren't buying as much as they were 6 months ago, a year ago. They're not stuck inside of a home trying to figure out things to do. And so now we're starting to see this downturn where these companies are like,
yeah, we see it coming now.
When here's the deal, guys. Here is the real deal. These guys saw it coming from the beginning. They went and hired all of these people like seasonal workers and said,
yeah, we'll go ahead and give these jobs. Yeah, no problem.
And knew that they were gonna cut these people regardless. When things weren't as juicy and profitable as they were 6 months to a year ago, they were gonna get rid of people. And it's no surprise to me at all. And if you've been watching my videos, it's no surprise to you either. But then let's jump straight to Amazon. Amazon kicks off a round of job costs affecting 18,000 people. Now, this is aside from the amount that they cut previously, guys. If you guys remember, I did a video where I was talking about this, and here it is right here. Amazon said to plan layoffs of thousands of employees, and they cut thousands of employees. There were videos on Twitter showing individuals that they were getting cut from their job, that they were getting laid off from their job. So this was a real thing that was happening back in November-ish time. Now we're in January, and listen guys, after the holiday season, that wasn't that great, guys. Like we called it. It wasn't that great. It was a down year for Christmas shopping, for Black Friday sales. There was not that much money made. Now, it wasn't a surprise to us because we had been talking about it for months and months and months. Not only that, guys, not only that, but inflation is through the roof.
Oh, that's hot. That's hot.
And you know, that baby now that you were gonna buy your daughter that was $10, right? Previously is now $15, $16, $17. And a lot of people are saying,
You know what? I'll just buy her that one thing and that's it.
that's what a lot of households were doing. And that effect was shown in the numbers this holiday season. Amazon.com Inc. has started its biggest ever round of job cuts, a culling that is ultimately affecting 18,000 workers around the globe. Amazon began notifying employees by email early Wednesday, letting people basically know that they were gonna get laid off, guys. Now, this is crazy because I can just hear it. I can hear it in my comment section.
Orlando, come on, man. Quit telling people we're gonna get laid off. Come on, what are you doing, man? Don't tell people they're gonna get laid off. You know it's not true.
But here's the thing, guys. I keep saying it over and I won't stop saying it. I won't stop saying it. If it starts in tech, it will bleed over to you. You think that Amazon is cutting 18,000 people? Microsoft is cutting another 10,000 people. For you to think that it won't bleed over to you, you're crazy.
Stop it.
It will definitely come over to you. If these guys are not cutting these massive amounts of employees, these are in the thousands, guys. Do you know how many employees that is? That is saving them, in their eyes, so much money. And then what will you see? The stock price goes up. Everything that is associated with this cutting cost measure, things will go up from there. And I can almost promise you, let's take a look at it right now. Right now, Amazon stock is up today. And that's not a surprise, guys. That is not a surprise because investors are looking at this and going, they are saving money. This allows them to grow their business, use that money that they had for employees for whatever they need to do for advertising and things of that measure. And this is the reason why it's so important to look at information like this, guys, because once it starts here, it will end up over here. That's how it is. Starts here, ends up here. So this is really big because if you're trying to buy a house right now and you don't know what's going on with your job, you feel like your job can be replaced by some AI system, or they can completely just get rid of your job, or you felt like your company is going to get bought by a bigger company, whatever it is that you feel that your job is unstable. This is what I don't want you guys to do. I don't want you guys to buy a house and then get into that home only to lose your job and then send me an email saying, hey, look, yeah, I saw the news 6 months ago that my job was really unstable, but I went ahead and bought the house anyway, and now I can't afford it. What do I do, Orlando? And it's gonna be very hard because if you have zero income, how can I give you a solution to save your home when the saving the home portion includes you paying the mortgage? See how that works? Income is needed to pay the mortgage.
That's it.
I know that sounds crazy, but income is needed to pay the mortgage. So if you don't have income, I can't help you. You have to make sure, guys, that you make sure you look at news like this and understand that we're going into a very, very rough patch that is not in the favor of you when it comes to jobs. But if you're at a job that is stable, that you feel like everything is going great, blah, 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 right? Then great. And you get a house that is undervalued or came down in price that makes sense to you, go for it, right? That works out. But I'm talking to the individuals, and you know who I'm talking to, that know this stuff is coming down there. Maybe you are in tech. I can almost promise you someone is going to send me an email after they've watched this video and then buy a house working at Amazon. Or working at Microsoft and then decide I want to buy a house too, knowing that this information, and probably got the email themselves saying, we're going to lay you off in a couple of months. But please guys, just read in between the lines. Once again, guys, you won't get all of your information from this one video. You need to watch this video here. I promise you, it will give you information about the housing market, financial news, get into your first rental property. I'll see you on the next one. Thanks.